টেক্সটারে ঘুরাই কেমন?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular. But his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed. And he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
And it's Iniesta.
Iniesta will... Oh, good effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nunez! Nunez! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez! He's got himself an absolute peach. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something. It's Inzaghi!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence...
Oh, he's having a go! And no mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, And analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
ঠান্ডা বেশি লাগছে।
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Iniesta. Oh, really well played.
Hangs one in. It is a corner.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. There will be a throw-in. And here's Iniesta. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
So, third corner of the game. Delivered with swing. And that has been knocked clear. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Iniesta. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's a key interception.
Great vision. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Zico. Sofal. Sofal made a search from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's Azar. Now it's Inzaghi. Shot could be on, and this is Iniesta. And he's heaved it away.
And he's managed to gift it back. Played into space. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. How would you review the first half?
Portugal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nunez! Bebeto delivers. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Now it's Bebeto. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Messi.
Bebeto. Bebeto. Nunez.
There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom course. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
বুঝছো
সিসি ক্যামেরা পাইছেন
কি হইছে
Van Dijk gets over
একটাই
it.
পাশে একটা বাস্কেট বুঝছো একবারে বস্তা তুলি লাগানো ওবার এমন ভাবে ডেলিট করতে আছে ভিতরে যাচ্ছে ময়লা অবস্থা এই অবস্থা এই যে বলতে সময় ক্যামেরা দেখ দিয়ে দেখলাম যে ফ্লোরেতে এক বিলিয়নারে ফালাইছে পরের দিন বিকালে ময়লা ঘুরিতে ওই ঘুরি পরের সকালে আবার ময়লা ঘুরি মানে যে নষ্ট অবস্থা যে রাস্তায় খায় ওই বাস্কেটে ফালাইছে ও বাস্কেট আবার ক্লিনারে কি করতে সবাই বস্তা বেটা নিয়ে
Just the sort of forward pass
এখন বস্তা কাইলে তো পাড়ায় দিছে
Very telling.
না পাড়াইলে তাও বস্তা খুললা পোলা মানে দিয়ে ভাই করাইতাম
Portugal with the lead.
para ese vamos.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Bebeto. Now it's Torres, and this is Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. No messing about. It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Portugal have a free kick.
Well, he can produce power, precision, and deception, so he's not short in options.
Messi! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And the pass is intercepted. Belletti. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yep, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Threads one in. No, it's come to nothing. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Pele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Juve. And it's Gerrard. Oh, lovely. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Messi. No change to the score. 0-0. He's having a shot! Goal! Portugal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first moment, shoots! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now without reply. And
things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
This is a promising build-up. Nice physical challenge. Juve knocks it into space. Can he finish? It's a goal! Back to within 1. Interesting. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Gerrard, looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Judge, surely! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have
Chance for a shot! Tries to get it clear. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Roberto Carlos. Owen is onto it in a flash. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. Back on the way then. Juve. Oh, easy pickings there. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Look at the space here. Roberto ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Good ball, good take. Sylvestre makes the interception. Juve. 60 minutes played. And this is Torres. And he's found a way. And Torres! It would have been quick. Oh, he's been caught napping. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Gerrard. Roberto. Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Oh, he's having a go!
No, just not quite. I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Now that's well seen too. Bebeto does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Iniesta. Iniesta, who does have an assist to his name. Cannavaro cuts it out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's going in strongly. Short changes him with that pass. Pele. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's good play from him. And the ball's come loose here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that is He's had a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Portugal can make their change now with a break in play. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Works it forward, and it's made its way to him. Massaro! Schneider, good purposeful running this. And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough. Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
কিছুক্ষণ দাঁড়া
বন্ধ হইতে
And we're underway.
super.
That's what you call
That's super.
inspire goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Portugal with the corner. They're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. And the ball is out of play.
করবে কি দেখো বললাম
Okay.